What's good, y'all? Dr.Trehunna, and today we're going to talk about the power of Zone 2 cardio.
Hey guys,
My name's Michelle.
Anita, Sarah, Julia, Peyton, Talia, Jazz,
Marquita.
I'm a physique.
Product.
Period. You love to see.
My bad, y'all. Just purchased this new brand of cereal called Magic Spoon. These taste just like Fruit Loops. Swear to God. Alright, so let me get to the video. Spring coming around, and right after spring follows summer. I got some trips coming up, and I want to lose a little bit more weight, but you know what? I don't have technically the time to go ahead and work out at a gym. Here's the absolute best tip I can provide to you so you can go ahead and start losing fat and losing nothing but body fat, okay? It is called Zone 2 cardio. What is Zone 2 cardio? Zone 2 cardio is any type of cardio where you can basically move, have a little sweat going on, you start to see a little glistening on your skin, but you can still have a conversation. Okay? It's like me right now. If I'm walking on a treadmill and you right alongside me and we're able to communicate the whole entire time, but we're still moving, right? But we're not huffing and puffing, because if we're jogging, we're gonna go stints in time where we're not talking to each other, right? Because we're trying to catch our breath. Zone 2 cardio is the absolute best cardio if you want to burn body fat. Let me tell you why. So there's studies that came out that prove that if you do any type of Zone 2 cardio, believe it or not, after that Zone 2 cardio session, let's say you wake up in the morning, I like to preferably do fasted cardio. Did some fasted cardio this morning. If you want to burn the most amount of body fat, what I advise you to do is first thing in the morning, move your body. Because what's that's going to do, that's going to set the pace for the whole entire day. And then if you do a cardio session first thing in the morning, guess what you naturally do not want to do? Especially if you're not hungry. You're going to realize that, I worked out early in the morning. I don't want to do this cardio for no reason, just to eat it back. Because believe it or not, let's say you do an hour on the treadmill and then you go right to McDonald's and get a McGriddle or a smoothie. You basically woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do some cardio for no reason whatsoever. Okay? So just keep that in mind. All because your Fitbit or your Apple Watch said you burn 500 calories doesn't mean you should eat 500 calories because you deserve it. Okay? So from now on, cue that. What you want to do is make sure you stay at a deficit. So even though you did some cardio in the morning, that's going to make you feel amazing throughout the whole entire day, just naturally. And you're not as hungry. So don't just eat just to eat. The main reason why a lot of people have weight issues is because they have a bad relationship with food. You just think, because we was taught growing up, finish your food or finish your plate off. And then we was taught growing up, hey, you do something good, you deserve a little treat. And that treat usually is food. We have overall a bad relationship with food, right? If you get an on roll, I don't know about you, but my parents took me to Pizza Hut. I love pizza. You know what I'm saying? So now at your grown adult age, you're doing the same type of thing. You shouldn't do that. Once again, what you need to focus on is Zone 2 cardio. You're doing any form of cardio, right? Your body prefers to run off two different fuel sources, either carbs or fat. When me lounging around, me talking, me conversing with you right now, my body's burning fat. Me doing some huffing and puffing, let's say I go ahead and do some push-ups until failure, and I keep going, I start feeling the burn. In order for my body to keep and continue to give me the right type of energy to me to do these movements, it's gonna want to use carbs. Okay? So when you're lifting weights, your body prefers to use carbs, right? When you're doing some form of cardio, light cardio, Zone 2 cardio, you're not doing huffing and puffing, not no intense cardio, not no HIIT classes, not no insanity that people used to do back in the day, right? And that used to be crazy. Anything that don't require too much huffing and puffing, your body wants to use body fat. So if you wake up in the morning, there's nothing in your stomach, right? You already been fasting. Why? Because when you sleep, you're not eating. So anytime when you're not eating, you are fasting, right? So that means your body, after 6 to 8 hours, already start tapping into using its own body fat. Cool. So now let's say you wake up at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then you decide to do 30 minutes on the treadmill, or 45 minutes on the treadmill, or even an hour. All your body literally doing is running off body fat as its main source of fuel. But now let's say you wake up in the morning, and then you get dressed, and you go to the gym like I do. Then after the gym, lifting weights, I do cardio. My body still prefers to run off carbs when I'm lifting weights, but if I'm not providing my body any carbs, And because I am fat adapted, my body's gonna convert this fat into glucose. And this glucose is really carbs. See what I'm saying? So if you're not fat adapted, that's why a majority of people, when they work out fasted, you're starving. Why? Your body's like, bro, what is this man doing? What is this woman doing? You don't got any energy that I can utilize. I want you to go ahead and eat right after this workout. Versus somebody like me who's fat adapted, my body's already accustomed to using body fat as the main source of fuel. And after a workout, after I lift weights, after I do some cardio, I'm still good. I don't eat till around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about what you taught your body what to expect. Okay? But if you're doing any type of zone 2 cardio, your body's not going to really anticipate food right after that because your body already has enough reserves right here called body fat. So once again, when you're doing any type of low intensity steady state cardio, right? Your body's going to utilize body fat as its main source of fuel. How can that be conducive for you? If you're trying to lose weight, the main battle when it comes to losing weight is people thinking that, oh, because I worked out in the gym, I can eat more. Shouldn't do that if you want to see the scale drop. What you should do is basically find some form of cardio or some form of movement that allows you to burn some calories, but you don't feel like, oh man, I'm starving to death right after. I have to eat right after. That's the best form of cardio for you. Okay? So that's Pilates, do Pilates. That's yoga, do yoga. But the absolute best thing you can do if you want to see the scale drop consistently, at least about 1 to 2 pounds a week, go ahead, first thing in the morning, go work out. If you don't have that much time, you're on a time crunch, you're dealing with kids, you're dealing with a family, you're dealing with a job, etc. Make sure that you're doing just 30 minutes on the treadmill first thing in the morning. Incline 10, that's the most important. Speed 3.0. If you're feeling spicy that day, speed 3.2. Incline up to 12 to 15. That's what I do. Okay? Do that for 25, 30 minutes. I will guarantee you this. You do that for a solid week, you're going to lose 2 pounds. Okay? Why? Because not only that you worked out, you're moving more, you're getting more steps in, that's going to help you lose weight, right? But 2, you're going to feel better throughout your whole entire day. You're going to feel like you're more mentally sharp. You feel like you're not having as much brain fog, and you just feel more relaxed throughout the whole entire day. And 3, you're not starving after that. Why? Because your ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone, is not shooting up the roof because you're basically still keeping your glycogen stores, which is your stored up carbs, still intact. Simple. So if you keep your glycogen stores still intact, you're going to be good. If you deplete your glycogen stores, your body's going to want it back. The only reason why you're going to deplete your glycogen is if you're lifting weights. So that's why a majority of the people that you see eating a whole lot of carbs, your favorite fitness influencer, your favorite person on Instagram or TikTok, they are working out and then they have a meal full of carbs. Why? Because they're actually working out. But if you're not working out with weights and you over there having the same amount of carbs that you see your favorite Instagram influencer having, you're playing yourself. That's why you see the scale going up, not down. Okay? So from now on, if you decide to work out that day, you can have a little bit more starchy carbs. If you did not work out today, if your only working out is picking up a spoon or picking up a fork, you do not deserve starchy carbs. That's my meal already got set. All right. But hopefully y'all learned something today. Make sure you start doing some form of fasted cardio if you want to see the scale drop more. Okay. That's what I do every single morning. And that's why I'm able to stay lean year round. And that's your reset tip of the day. That's going to be stay snatched all the time. Learn sometime. Talk to you soon.